I decided to take a couple hours off at work and go do an endurance ride, then go back home and do a Zwift race. I was going to do it from around home, but the AQI is about level 3, which is hazardous to sensitive individuals. You know, ordinarily that wouldn't be so bad for me, but with the smelling of the smoke, then that's, like it plays on my mind. So I came to Fresno, because that is moderate, and it's about like 50 points less. So if it still smells smoky enough, I'm just going to get back in the car and go home and just do an endurance ride before my Zwift race on Zwift. Not bad, not bad. Of course, it could be that my nose is desensitized to it now from sniffing enough, but this is okay. Moderate it is. This is working out so far. I really don't smell smoke. And it's a nice day. Of course, if you look up, it doesn't look totally blue, but I'll take it. Our plans can change just like that. Half a mile later, I got a hole. This is on my Tufo tubeless, so I got gunk in there. I got not stands, but orange, I think. But it looks like a big hole. So we'll see what I'm going to do here. Let's take a look. I have a spare Tufo in the back. That big 1 pound plus bag, that's what it is, plus the tools and stuff. Oh man, it's still spitting out. Maybe I can go down to like 40 and still be functional. I don't know if the camera's going to show it, but off in that direction, there's another fire. Looks like a house fire, or it could be a car fire or something in town. But it rains and pours sometimes, eh? I am back. So let's check a couple things. First is, when I left here, the AQI was 91. Oh, it's now 77. And it's worse at home. It's like twice that much. It's over twice that much. Okay, so, and I still smell smoke here, but I wasn't earlier. Alright, so the next thing to check is flat, your flat that I got. I'm going to say I had like 60 pounds left. I'm not sure. 50, 60. I think I was like 30 pounds, but I still able to maintain it. Tufo tires. They take a lot more work than some other tires to put on. But, man, so I rode 25 miles, a little over an hour and a half. Mainly endurance. And it got me here. I changed the tire when I get home, but it worked for now. Alright, and I'm here soon enough where I can get home and get onto the Crit City race. This is the next day. When I got home from the ride, I got on the trainer and I was feeling a little tired, a little too fatigued. And so since I'm AFib boy, I decided, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to try this tomorrow. So today is tomorrow yesterday. And I'm feeling pretty good. I did about 20 miles of endurance with a few pickups, and then I got on the trainer, and this is what you're seeing now. We have a small field in today's race, about 23, and this is a category B, and I'm pretty much at the bottom speed-wise. These guys start pretty strong. And I've noticed in this race, as with a couple other races, that they start off real strong and then they all just take a breather for a few seconds. And so that enables me to catch up or take a breather too. And then they stay like that for a little bit. And then at a certain point, they just ramp it up again. And I do what I can to stick with them. Soon after I got the forced upgrade into this category, I realized that I'm never going to have an epiphany of power. I'm just going to have very small gains, and they're going to go up to a certain point, and I think that I've reached my limit in terms of how high I can go in these categories. Nearing the end of the second lap, I got stretched and put into severe difficulty on the cobbled climb, and now I'm losing contact on the rollers. With the race not even 25% of the way done, I take stock of my situation, and this is what I see. The nearest guy behind me is 51 seconds away. Job 1 is staying away from him. Job 2 is keeping up the pressure and catching anybody that may fall off of the group that's ahead of me. At the start of lap 4, he has improved to 46 seconds ahead of me. At the start of lap 5, he's chipped away to about 41 seconds. Lap 6, he gets it down into the low 30s. At the start of lap 7, with 2 laps to go, I lost track of him. I'm about to be lapped, and my concern is that he was able to hang on to the back of the lapped group, and that they're going to pull him up to me. The only way I know if that comes to fruition is by looking at the graphic on the right side where it shows that I'm in 16th place. Now, somebody just passed me, and that's the, I guess, a breakaway that's happening. Now they're chasing after him. Now the group has gone by. I look at my graphic again, and I'm still in 16th place. So he's somewhere behind me. I don't know how close he is because I think the closest I'd seen him before they passed me was that he cut it down to like 25 seconds. Since I'm at the bottom of the graphic on the right, I don't know how close he is to me. So I now look at the little mini map in the upper right hand corner and see if he is trailing me anywhere close. I'm not seeing him anywhere near me, but I'm not trusting the software, and I'm keeping up as much pressure as I can. And right now, that's not a lot. Hitting the end of the race, I was able to hold him off. I kept my 16th place. When you look on zwiftpower.com, I got 10th. What's also interesting to note is that if you look at the average power listed in the upper right-hand side of the winner at 316 watts, that's quite a bit more than the 247 watt average power I put out for the race. Yeah, I have a ways to go in this category. To see how zwiftpower.com compares to Zwift, look at the video I have linked in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this, and remember, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.